My boy pageant fans, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hey Adam G, how are you all doing? Oh my gosh, guys. There she goes. There she goes again. My God, guys, in the run-up of Miss Universe, in the heat of things at the moment, I am not expecting I would still be given a chance to sit down with her. Actually, we didn't know that she would be flying back here to prep for Miss Universe, but how grateful I am, how thankful and grateful I am to be given another opportunity to catch up with her, this time as the newly crowned Miss Universe Great Britain. So here she is. What difference 4 months make? Please say hello to Miss Universe Great Britain, Christina Chalk. Hello.
Hello, so good to see you. Thank you for always being so supportive. I can't believe, as you said, how much can happen in such a short period of time.
Yes. But before anything else, I would like to give a huge shout out to Sisterhood's Millennium Hotel here in Ortigas for hosting us in this interview. Thank you so much. And to the camp led by Sir Crisos Gamutan and Sir Dudes. Thank you for making this interview possible. And shout out to the royalties all the way from UK for allowing me to do this as well.
Yes, we are so grateful. Oh my goodness, my time here at Sisterhood's Millennium Ortigas has been incredible. As my official sponsor whilst I'm here in Manila, they have just catered for every single need that I've had. You know, they've got the swimming pool, they've got the gym, they've got the breakfast, they've got the most welcoming staff and team. It's been amazing. I'm so grateful also for the camp and the royalties, my family back in the UK, and of course my national director, Paula Abandonato. We are heading to the universe.
Wow. Me, honestly, I thought I will see you in Mexico next, but I'm just too stunned right now to be having this conversation with you again.
No,
leading up to
the big moment,
most awaited, to the pageant that you've been dreaming of.
I know. 10-year run-up. 9 years, I think.
Yeah.
Almost 10.
I actually didn't realize you would be joining Miss Universe Great Britain, considering how hectic the whole pageant, the previous pageant that you had almost 3 months. So I thought you would just take a break from...
Take a break from life.
Yeah.
But I guess, you know, I'm 31 now. When I joined, or when I was doing Miss Universe Philippines, I was 30. So I'm not getting any younger. But luckily, the age limit has been removed. So I guess any time. But my experience at Miss Universe Philippines was amazing. I guess I was in the best shape I could have gone through, the best training with the camp and the royalties. They were very supportive. So I thought, why not just take a chance? And then after that, I can retire for good.
So in short, you were, sizing the momentum.
Yeah. Have to seize the moment, seize the day.
Because I feel like, I think your journey got abruptly cut when you finished in the top 20. So I thought, probably she really wanted to, really go for it further, really make it all the way till the end. I'm so glad you finally did. Do you think winning Miss Universe Great Britain is a matter of destiny? Now that we just had it.
DES-TINAY, hey?
Yes! Oh yeah! DES-TINAY! Witty!
Well, I think everybody knows that it wasn't the first time I've ever competed at Miss Universe Great Britain. I believe my first time was 2016, 2019, 2021, and then now 2024. So it has been a journey, and 2 of those times I came first runner-up. So we've always been so close. And I just thought, if there's ever going to be a time, it's when, you've prepared so much, and then hopefully it aligns with the universe. And I'm so happy that it has done, because I get to be in Mexico with my girls, my batch sisters, Chelsea, and of course, VVV.
Diba? Reunion, diba?
I know.
You guys will see each other again in Mexico, right?
I know. It's just surreal. And the thing is, I'm so excited for us all, because it was tough. Like, the beginning of the year, Miss Universe Philippines is not an easy competition. So, when you keep going, you keep trying, and you keep your head up, then, good things happen.
I'm so happy for you.
Oh,
Now I wonder, since you're bringing up Miss Universe Philippines, What was one lesson that you learned from that stint of yours that you brought to Miss Universe that made you think, hey, that's probably the reason, I won?
I think, well, when I was at Miss Universe Philippines, I think I'm a classic overthinker. So I think when I went to Miss Universe Great Britain, I had to just accept whatever was going to happen was going to happen. And it was actually when we were in Palawan with Stacey, and she came up with a beautiful story, and she basically said, like my mother always says, it's already written in the stars what is going to happen, so you might as well just enjoy the journey. And I kind of took that with me, and I thought, before I was going to Miss Universe Great Britain, I was quite stressed, and it's your last. Well, for me, I just thought this is my last shot. I don't know if it doesn't work out for me, like whether I'll come back because I need to move to the next stage of my life. So I thought, okay, it's already decided. If I just enjoy, then you're giving your best energy, and that's what I tried to do. Relax, ultimately.
And you made it happen.
Oh gosh, yeah, I still can't believe it.
Up until this day. So what sort of messages have you been getting from your public since you got crowned as Miss Universe Great Britain?
I think everyone's just super happy. We had such a great time here. Everybody, all the supporters from the Philippines have been amazing. All of my batch sisters were really rooting for me and helping with votes and like getting all the support from their family and friends. And all of my friends in the UK were just like, let's do this. This is the time. Go for it, Christina. We're so excited. Because sometimes you wonder, oh, she's going again. But I think they were hooked.
No, but if you really want something, you don't mind those people say what those people are saying behind your back, and you just, move forward to your goal with a laser beam focus. And I think that's what you did.
Yeah, I think it was definitely something that I needed to do, because I think if I did not go for it, I would have always wondered, what if?
What do you think the judges saw in you in during that night that made them choose you this time around?
I don't know. I think you have to ask them.
Actually, when you signed up, because I was monitoring, I was following you on Instagram. I think you left our country end of May. Mm-hmm. Then June 1, you were back in your hometown, London first, and then you went to your hometown. And then a few weeks after, you finally signed up. And as soon as you were...
It was a tense period because it was already full. So, it was hard. I didn't know if I had a chance. There was a waiting list. So, I was very lucky that there was some candidates that pulled out. For instance, at Miss Universe Philippines, there was a couple of provinces that dropped out along the way, and so they had a new candidate come in. In that sense, I had the chance when a couple of other girls dropped out, and it just felt like it was destiny, actually. I was like, if I managed to get the spot, then why not take the shot? That actually sounded quite good.
No, you were just claiming your rightful place.
I was claiming.
In the universe.
I think what's amazing about Miss Universe Great Britain is that we are quite refreshed when we're when we're going into the weekend, and we can actually really enjoy ourselves. We started with an empowerment day. We were walking over broken glass. We were breaking wood. We were getting rid of those insecurities that we had so that we could enter the weekend with a positive mind. And we really got to, obviously it wasn't 4 months long, 3 months long. So you don't get to, really get to know each other so deeply. But what was really nice is that everybody's guards were down, everyone was having a good time, and it was a perfect amount of time to shine.
But you know what? In that limited time that you guys were competing together, I can already feel the sisterhood, the strong sisterhood that you guys share. Because even the former title holders were there to support you girls, to cheer for you.
Yeah, I was super lucky.
Yeah.
Number of the years that were happening for Miss Universe Great Britain, I came first runner-up, so I got very close to the girls that had won. And then past queens that maybe I wasn't competing before, because of course you're asking for advice, you're doing coaching sessions, and so everybody is super supportive. They want you to do well. They're yearning for you to do well. So I was really grateful that in the crowd, I have past queens and also friends that were really rooting for me.
That's so nice. I even like there's one reel that I so love watching over and over again about your win is that you guys did what do you call that? You guys did a reel where each title holder would come out until the final until you come out till the end, the latest title holder. I just really thought that
I have
it was
another
very-
one. I haven't actually posted it yet. I
Yeah.
should do that. I'm sorry, everyone.
Yeah. That's really
It's so sweet.
I don't follow Miss Universe Great Britain that much, the pageant itself. But when I see, as I follow you and I get to see more of the pageant, I realize, oh gosh, the girls there
They're amazing, and
are
they're
very nice to each other.
they're so kind. And the thing is, like, after the crowning, like, we've been going to events together, we've been hosting dinners, and everyone's just been messaging me saying, Christina, we're so excited for you. Like, how can we help? And the thing is, sometimes when you're going through a pageant or a competition, sometimes you can feel quite lonely, but you never are alone when you have your sisterhood and you've got your pageant sisters. So I'm so, so grateful. I love you all.
Wow, what a strong lineup of supportive women, British women.
Absolutely.
That you
And the
get-
thing is, some of the girls are coming back to Miss Universe Great Britain, others are going to different competitions, but they are so talented and so beautiful, of course. And I know that there's the world of opportunity ahead of them. So I'll be supporting full force.
So now that you have the crowns, how do you plan to pay it forward in terms of empowering your fellow women using this platform?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, as Miss Universe Great Britain, I am also an ambassador for Sisterhood, and it's an organization that aims to support, protect, and empower women worldwide. And it's amazing because, we're raising funds for charities in Sri Lanka, in India, and we're going to be launching soon in the Philippines as well. So I'm super excited. And I'm sure, you've seen the recent trip to the Shiro's Cafe in India, supporting acid attack survivors. I mean, the strength of those women are incredible. I cannot imagine, the journey that they've gone through, but to see their confidence and their spirit is truly inspiring.
I'm glad that you are trying to use your platform to lend a helping hand to these women because until I read your journey there, your trip there in India, I didn't know anything about acid attacks. And so
it's
I
actually
was so
pretty
surprised.
common in Southeast Asia, and
in that
it's
side
really
of the world.
disheartening
Yeah.
because it's usually when a woman refuses an offer of marriage or upsets a family member, so they do not go as far as killing them, but they kill their spirit, because although their beauty is not purely aesthetic, it does come from within. It does impact your confidence hugely. And so these women are going through, an emotional and physical journey because their scars run very deep. And, when I went there, I wasn't sure what I was going to experience. However, it was truly inspiring how much they fought back and how the Shiro's Cafe and the Chan Foundation have put together skills workshops so that they can, better their lives and
Gain their
run
self-confidence.
Exactly, in all aspects of life. And the thing is, they've got 3 cafes now. And back in 2016, it's actually the first year that I competed at Miss Universe Great Britain. Paula, our national director, she set up the partnership with Shiro's Cafe and Chan Foundation, and it was a smaller cafe, which has now grown to 3 across India. So we were able to visit each, and each of the locations had something different to offer, and like the spirit was high, and we had lots of fun events, but also we got to learn the gravity of the incidences and what they went through. So we hosted some confidence building workshops, but to be honest, I learned so much more from them than what I could.
So how was the reception of these women in these countries responded to all these workshops? Was there like an initial hesitation to participate,
Yeah,
given how they have been beaten in life, so to speak?
I think it really depended on how early they've joined the program or the initiative with the Cham Foundation. So, for instance, some of the women had been there for years and really had come from that shy and scared experience, and then they've moved forward through the program and then gained their confidence and their skills, and they're on fire. They're so confident, and they're walking on the catwalk with such confidence. They're public speaking and dancing, and they're so amazing. And whereas others had been relatively new, so they were a little bit more reserved. But by the end of the workshop, we were all dancing together, which was super fun.
If you think about it, the things that you have been doing now at Miss Universe Great Britain is kind of parallel to everything that has happened in your life since you started out in pageants. Let's face it, you grew up in a multicultural background, so obviously you had a lot of you went through a lot of challenges and obstacles as well. So now that you're paying it forward, it just makes me feel, wow, this lady that I'm talking to right now, also came out unscathed in all the things that she was doing all her life. She has been doing all her life.
Well, I guess, everybody has their own experiences, and, I cannot even compare or fathom. Like, I have not experienced what these women have been through, and their inner strength and their courage is just incredible. And if we can share, that story so that we can encourage donations to be able to extend the programs, then that's what we're going to do.
And it helps know that Great Britain is a very multiracial country. It's very accepting of people from all across the world, in terms of seeking for job opportunities. So as I think about it, everything that you went through prepared for everything that you've been doing as the reigning Miss Universe Great Britain, especially when we talk about, diversity, a cultural acceptance, international understanding, right?
Absolutely. And I think, at the moment, the world is it is tense in the world. And I think we do need to be more inclusive. We have amazing diversity in the UK, across the world. We are all mixing together, and we do need to celebrate our experiences and our cultures and educate each other, because at the end of the day, we have so much to offer and so much to learn and so much to enjoy. And I think with the UK, there has been a lot of tensions, especially in the summer months. But I think what was beautiful is that, the counter protests and the people that are part of our communities are so much in celebration of each other rather than, setting each other apart. So I think, the continuous education, introducing, different ideas and acceptance and welcoming, we will continue to thrive.
Through your own example, as someone who comes from a multiracial background, that could really be an eye-opener for a lot of people, especially now Miss Universe Great Britain is slowly gaining traction in your society when it comes to helping people out.
Yeah, well, I think, there's no denying that in Great Britain, we are very lucky to, have what we have, the education system, the healthcare. Of course, everything, there's room for improvement. But what I really enjoy is that we're doing amazing things with a Sisterhood. Paula has built a fantastic network for the pageantry in Britain to not only support UK charities, but it's grabbing hold of each other's hands across the world. So we really are, transcending borders.
That is so great. You're using your voice to change people's mindset. Yes, but especially now, you came from India to talk about gender-based violence. You're advocating for diversity, to open more mind, to open a lot of people's minds in your country. So it really says, I've always thought Great Britain, has come a long way when it comes to these types of topics, given, how advanced and developed the country is. But yes, there's, just like any developing countries, there's always struggle. There's also resistance in combating this issue.
I definitely think, we've still got a long way to go. We just need to continue to have that open mind and be able to reach out a hand because, everybody's experiences are different. It doesn't mean that it's not right or incorrect, but we just need to be welcoming and accepting and just give each other a big hug.
Which you will do in the next 2 weeks in Mexico.
2 weeks.
How excited are you?
I'm surviving. I'm excited and I'm surviving and we're going to get there. We're going to have an amazing time. I just can't believe that a moment I thought of, when I was competing in 2016 is actually coming true.
Mm-hmm. It was 8 years in the making. Have you realized that?
Oh my gosh. There was this comment that I read, which was amazing actually. It was very cool. It was just kind of on a congratulations post or something like that. And the video is basically a transition between the years that I've competed. Mm-hmm. And the message said, the crown came to her when she was ready for the universe. Mm-hmm. So maybe I wasn't ready in 2016, maybe I wasn't ready in 2019 or 21. And then maybe I am finally ready to be there, to enjoy and to compete.
Now that I think of it, as as these 2 weeks are very crucial to your preparation, is there any difference that you are doing in terms of preparation compared to your strategy and preparation in your previous 2 pageants earlier this year?
Oh, anything different? I think I'm sleeping more. Although I would like to sleep even more. Because
you would be sleeping less when you get there.
To calm the mind and to rest the body. But I think it is really, taking the stress off of yourself. Like, yes, we're trying to get everything together, make sure everything's prepared. But if you really put that pressure on yourself, you're only going to crumble at the most important moments. So I think enjoying the ride is going to be crucial. Being able to fill up your tank with all the positive energy before you go, because there's going to be even more positivity when you're there. But you've got to do things that fill up your cup before you, start to empty it.
So in short, learn to pace yourself,
Exactly.
Learn to pace yourself.
Eat well,
in Miss Universe.
Drink water, get some sleep. Make sure you're surrounded by your loved ones and ensure you're doing all the things that make you you.
From a scale of 1 to 10,
oh no,
how mentally and physically ready are you right now for the competition?
Oh, that's a big question. I think perhaps an 8.
8?
I'm pacing.
Yeah. Yeah. I can see that. I can really see that, because I feel like, she's just, too calm and collected at this interview, but withholding everything within herself, what she will do for Mexico. But once she sets foot there, that's where she'll start, doing all these moves.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
And bringing out all the guns blazing, so to speak. So, I'm so happy to be doing this interview with you. I can't wait to follow your journey, literally, as I will try my best to cover the pageant. I'll chase you down, girls, even far away from the street.
Adam, where are you?
Yeah, but I'm so happy that you were able to fulfill your dream. I'm so happy that I got to, even in the limited time that I was able to get to know you, I saw someone very tenacious, very determined, very driven.
Very demure.
Yeah, very mindful, very driven of everything that she had to accomplish. I'm so happy that
I really appreciate
everything will bear good results in the end.
Oh, thank you so much.
You'll be up against 129 girls.
It's a lot, isn't it?
MUP, you had 53 other contestants.
And we thought that was a lot.
Yeah, and now times double. Times 2.
Double. Let's keep adding.
How do you plan to stand out in the competition?
What else can you do apart from being yourself? I mean, it's so classic to say, but how are you meant to be different if you're trying to be somebody else? So all I can do is get some sleep, eat well, look after myself, and just let my personality shine through.
which I feel you won't have a problem
Let's
doing.
hope.
Yeah. So on that note, oh my gosh, thank you so much for gracing this interview.
No, thank you. I really appreciate your support, not just, for now, but since, the day I stepped foot in Manila. You were, encouraging me to speak and giving me a chance to share my story. And for that, I'm very grateful.
Are you bringing your guitar to Mexico?
Oh my gosh, I wish.
Would you even have the time?
Do I have the time or do I have the luggage space? Maybe when I get there, I will buy one, and it will be like a nice memento.
Don't you wish?
Because they're very talented musicians over there.
Don't you wish Miss Universe had a talent showcase?
Yes and no.
Yeah.
Because there is amazing singers in this batch. And although I like to sing, I'm not the best.
You know what? I can't wait for you to show your pasarela walk.
Oh.
I mean, you've seen the stage already. It's so huge. Oh my gosh.
It's beautiful. Oh my goodness. Infinity.
Yeah.
So like this.
So as early as now, Christina, with all your fans cheering for you, friends, relatives, all your supporters from day one, witnessing the most awaited day of your life, what makes you the Miss Universe title holder that you should be?
Oh gosh, it's always the much anticipated question, isn't it? Yeah. Well, my thoughts are, my special talent or my unique ability is to be able to transform the energy in the room. So, I think people need a space to feel joy and excitement and laughter, and I love to entertain, but people can also feel comfortable and safe and share their struggles. And I think, especially when the world is like it is right now, we need a queen that is focusing on the mental health aspect and putting that at full focus. And that's something I will do through a sisterhood, so we can support, empower, and protect women worldwide, but through a much more personal experience. I mentioned in our last interview that I went through darker days and was diagnosed with depression and anxiety, and it took me a while to get out of that. So I really, really don't want anyone to experience that level of loneliness and helplessness again. So through Self-Esteem Queens, which again I mentioned on your previous episodes, I guess, I want to extend that initiative across not only the UK and the rest of the world, but I guess the universe. Yeah. So let's see. Fingers crossed in Mexico.
Fingers crossed. So there you go, guys. I hope you had a great time. Come cheer her up. Come celebrate her win. Come follow her journey in the upcoming Miss Universe pageant in Mexico City. Thank you so much again.
Thank you so much always, Adam. I really appreciate it.
I can't wait for what you have in store for us soon. 2 weeks. Just 2 weeks left.
Whew, pressure's on.
Yeah, game on. Bye, guys. Take care. Bye.